Hi, I'm Dr. Nixer. Welcome to the Standing Reformer Scooter Flow. If you haven't warmed up yet, I'll put a link to my footwork and bridging series if you want to give that a look first. So I'm going to start on one red spring, but do whatever feels right for you today. And we're going to start by putting our furthest leg right under this knot here. Make sure that your foot bar is up, and we're just gonna go onto our knee and start with a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. So we are gonna stretch it out, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, close. If you wanna add a little bit of an ab workout here, you can do a bit of a cat and dragging the carriage leg with your low abdomen. So inhale, open the chest up, looking up. Exhale, a nice cat position, really slow, dragging the carriage in. Let's do two more. Inhale. And I want you to open with your chest and be very aware what your low back is doing. We still want to protect it. We don't want to go in a hyperextended position, but a nice neutral spine. So exhale, drag the carriage in with your low abs. Inhale, separating collarbones, feeling a little bit of a hip flexor stretch on the carriage leg. Exhale. Let's just do one more for fun. Inhale. And exhale, slowly drag the carriage in. Good. Now let's hover our knee. Our standing leg is going to be gently bent. Knee is going to be behind the feet. So we're just going to start with both hands here. And you're just going to keep this leg as stable as possible. You're going to exhale, tighten this glute, and inhale, bring the knees home. Exhale, inhale. And you can add that little bit of that cat position where you're dragging with your deep core. Let's do three more. Last one here. And we're gonna hold this position. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, dig a little deeper into your standing leg. 2, 1, we're gonna keep the carriage pushed out. Little pulses on our standing leg for 10. We got it. 9, starting to feel the burn. 8, 7, 6, try to keep the carriage out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring the carriage in. All right, let's shake it out for a little bit. We're gonna do this round again, but now you have the option. If you felt very secure with both hands on the foot bar, you're gonna sink in and you can bring one arm out. So as you extend your leg, if your hand is off, you're going to extend your hand. And you can play around with your breath. You can do either an inhale as you push out, exhale as you come in, or exhale as you push out, inhale as you come in. So let's go for 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, and then we're gonna hold it out for 5, 4, 3, sink a little deeper, 2, 1, we're gonna pulse it for 10, 9, 8, you got it, 7, 6, a little deeper, 5, 4, keep that leg extended, you're pushing and pulling in opposition, 3, 2, and 1, gently bring it in. Good, shake it out. We have one last round. Are you guys feeling it? I am feeling it. Grand finale here. If you're on both hands and you feel comfortable, stay there. If you're on one hand and you're comfortable, stay there. But last round, if you are gonna do the variation I'm doing, make sure your foot is in line with the knot, you're bending, knee is behind the toe, you're gonna push out. You can either, if you feel comfortable, arms on your hips. I'm gonna stay at this position, but if your balance is feeling really good today, you can go skiing both arms, but I'm gonna stay with my hands here. So gentle bend. We're going to inhale, exhale, gentle squeeze of that glute on the carriage as you're pushing out, filling the whole belly. 3 more. Sink a little deeper in that standing leg, 2. And 1, we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, little pulses for 10, 9, keep that glute strong, 8, 7, 6, a little deeper, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gently bring it up. Whew, I felt that in my quads. I don't know about you guys. All right, as you're shaking around, slowly shake those legs, dance around the reformer. I prefer going around the reformer. I feel like it's safer. So 3 rounds on this side. We love symmetry. Good. So the outside foot is right under this knot here. We're gonna start with both hands on the foot bar. Other leg is on the carriage, but let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. We're gonna stretch out. Make sure your low back is in a nice, comfortable, neutral position. And we're going to exhale. Draw the carriage in. Do a little bit of a cat. Draw it in through your low abdomen, your opening chest, creating space between your shoulders and your ears. Nice. And then as you come out, if you don't feel a nice stretch in this hip flexor, you can gently pelvic tilt and you should feel it a little bit more. Or you can press out a little bit further. Gently draw the carriage in. Let's do 3 more, opening up, separating, opening the collarbones, and dragging the carriage in. Good. I'm feeling low abs work. That's the beautiful thing with Pilates. The movements are slow and controlled. So you can really tap in to that mind-body connection. And if you notice, I lose count. We're just going on vibes. Last one. Good. Now keep hands on the foot bar. You're going to hover. And we're going to extend, really engage glute here, and pull in, dragging nice and slow through lower abdomen. And then my wrists are a little hypermobile. So when I don't watch myself, my wrists do this, and it kind of hurts after a while. So being very aware that your wrists are in line, keeping it straight and stacked. You guys can call me out on it too, because I lose focus sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes. Let's go, a few more. Play around with your breath. Good, 2 more. Hoo-wee. And then out, we're gonna hold, keep power here. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, sink a little deeper in your standing leg, 2, and 1, and little pulses, keeping the carriage as still as possible for 8, 7, most of your weight is on your standing leg, 6, 5, 4, play around with gentle fingers if you can, 3, 2, and 1, gently drag it in. Shake it out briefly. We have 2 more rounds. If the double hands felt really good, play around with single hands. So extend this arm if you want, comes out. We're going in and out, in. Give yourself a little bit of a double chin so our head is in a nice alignment and you're reaching your hands away from you as your foot is pushing away. So it always feels like there's an energy, a tug, and a pull for 3, 2, and 1. Hold the carriage out. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, sink down, 2, 1. Now pulses for 10. You got it. 9, 8, feeling it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Hoo-wee. I am feeling it. Last round. My hands are gonna go on my hips. You can stay both hands, one hand, or both hands skiing. But my hands are gonna be on my hip. Pick your balance level that is appropriate for you today. So here we go. We're sinking in, pushing out. Shoulders away from your ears. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're holding for 5, 4, 3. Open the chest a little bit. 2, 1. Pulsing for 10. Last 10. 9. A little deeper. 8, 7. You got this. 6, 5. A little deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the carriage in. Nice work, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this reformer scooter day. If you liked what you saw, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see more of, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.